2, 3. That is real jate, real corridor or whip. So 5 times he beat himself. I gave him 200 rupees. He bargained and took one more 100 and went away. Now I asked him, you are beating yourself, or you not ill sometimes with all this? He said, in my life, I have never had any illness. He is 55. So beating yourself can take away your diseases. So that was a nice thought. So my mind went back to 1962 when I went to Edinburgh, and in Princess Street they showed me a statue of a very great African explorer, a Scot called Dr. Livingstone. Now Livingstone, to cut a long story short, went with his friends to African jungles trying to document the animals, wild animals, and was attacked by a lion. And this lion pinned Livingstone. Other friends ran away to a distance and was going to eat his head. So the lion is standing on Livingstone, going to swallow his head. A frightening thing, but the friends who saw Livingstone said, initial panic, then Livingstone was laughing, exhilaration, happiness. In the face of death, he had happiness. One of the friends didn't get fallen into this trap, and he shot the lion dead at the nick of the moment before it could swallow Livingstone's head. Livingstone wrote a book. I went to the National Library of Scotland, read that. He has described his feeling at the time when he was face to face with death. He had nothing but ecstasy and exhilaration. How can that happen? 4 decades later, in this 1960s, Hegde knows that paper. A paper by researchers came in the Lancet, and that said mice which were given near-death experience by electrical current initially panic and run helter-skelter, laboratory mice, and when faced with real death, the mice became calm. Everything became calm. Everything became happy. Now, how could this happen? They did the hormone testing. Initially, when there was panic, there was increase in cortisol, increase in adrenaline. But in the face of real death, there were hormones called endorphins produced from the cells. These endorphins in the nerve endings, they are nothing but opioids which we give for cancer. So this is the body's chemistry helping itself, no external medicine. Body's own opioids help you to calm yourself in the face of death. Now, why I am telling you this story is, pain is only a symptom, and as Hong Shi says, pain tells you that you have got something wrong there. Otherwise you would know. A diabetic with insensitive foot, without any sensations, doesn't know when he hurt himself. But if pain is there, you know where you could take care. So similarly, it's a good thing. Pain is not a bad thing. All those who complain about Hong Shi's treatment, that it is painful, must revise when you see this. And your body will produce its own opioids and numb the pain. So PaidaLajin is not an eccentric treatment of flagellating ourselves or beating ourselves. It's a scientific treatment. I submit before you. You form your own opinion at the end of his lecture. So I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, an eventful afternoon or morning. Please sit back and relax and enjoy. Thank you very much.